Alright, welcome back. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death with the White Tower Settlement. We're at Lantern Year 9. We've had a triathlon of death. We've had warm climate, and we're about to face off against the Kingsman. So, knowing a little bit about the game does make things easier on your second and third and fourth and fifth runs through. And so I'm familiar with this fight. It's not a great fight. It is winnable, but the rewards rarely outweigh the benefits of gaining 8 endeavours. So what we're going to do is we're going to send in the B team. But I probably wouldn't even call them the B team. I'd call them the Nuffies. So each of them has a Nuffy outfit that is okay. I don't think we're going to get over the line though. But we'll give it a try for the sake of the video. We're going to depart to face off against the Kingsman. So let's bring up the details of the Kingsman, because he's quite a cool story. To not go into it too much, in case people aren't familiar with the story, the king is a character in the Kingdom Death world, and these are the servants of the king. And so they're out and about checking the settlements, and they'll come by and visit your settlement to see how things are going fairly regularly. Anyway, there was once a monster that was to lead its master's regal procession. First the monster, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, you probably read that anyway. So we have one stone column card, and we also have 2 random terrain cards. And we place our survivors in the blue zone, which is on our board edge here. We're also defending our home, so we go first. So we will be here. We have Bane, who is wielding Fist and Tooth. Go Bane. We have Matt, who is wielding an axe. This is going to be Matt. He's wielding an axe and a shield. Raw. So he's in a blue. Go Matt. We have Min. She's in red, and she is wielding a Zambato. And finally, we have Nynaeve in green, and she is wielding the bow. So, the Kingsman, let's throw out his deck. So he has a few special rules. Quite a lot actually, but I'll just get those down. Okay, so let's build his deck. 10 basic. So basic, advanced, legendary. Keep that. He's not using that one. Battle tempo. B, A, B, A, S. Battle tempos. Alright, so for the Bs we have 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For the A's we have 2. 1, 2. That's it. So 12 wounds. But he has a Mozza of special rules. Number 1, he has weak spot. So he's actually armor 12, but in the rear, in his blind spot, he's -4 toughness. So he goes into toughness 8. He has King's Combat, which means at the start of each turn, he performs a basic action. Each of these survivors has battle tempo, and I'll worry about that when we get to it being relevant. And then he also has an ability called King's Aura, which is at the start of his turn, and whenever you shuffle a hit location deck, he puts these battle pressure cards on top of his deck. So to actually fight the guy, you have to get through these battle pressure cards, which is super annoying. And finally, he has reach 2. So he can attack from anywhere. What a chump. What a chump. Speed 5, toughness 12. So these battle pressure cards, and just to remind me of this, you won't be able to see this in this, but I normally put these on top of the deck face up, just so I remember they're there. Otherwise I forget. Excuse me. Okay, so that is all of his cards. We have 2 random terrain cards to draw. I did make a few small changes. We have a sinkhole and a toppled pillar. I don't think we'll be going into the sinkhole. And a toppled pillar is not going to do us much good. Alright friends, we're doing this we're doing this from a long way away. This is unlikely. Sinkhole, I'm not even going to put it out because I'm going nowhere near it, and you can't really plunge into the depths since we're not facing off against the Lion God, who I have put in this mission. Alright. The survivors have departed, and this is where they stand. Bravely running away as much as possible. Now where do we want to put them? We'll go here. We don't have anyone with reach 2, so the only person who's going to be able to do any damage, which isn't going to matter, is there. Alright. So, in round 1, yeah, that's right. Okay. Cool. We're good. It's been a while since I fought this guy. So in round 1, I'm going to start by doing guard on Matt using his round leather shield. And he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. He's going to stay where he is so we don't suffer the basic action attack, only the second attack. And then we'll also do a move forward and a block on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move forward and block. And on Nynaeve, who is in green, she is just going to move to here. And she will also stay where she is and block. Okay, it's a boring first turn, but you'll understand. Okay, so basic action, he goes first. So the basic action is he moves full towards the target, and the target is obviously going to be Matt. So he's speed 5, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's reach 2, he can't reach Matt where he is right now. So that's it. He would make a swing. Oh shoot, no, have I done that wrong? I have done that wrong. Okay. He's here. Yep. So he makes a swing against everybody in these highlighted sections. So he just swings against everyone like a jerk. That's his basic action over. Now he does his actual attack. So he's got a hammer. Closest knockdown survivor in range. There isn't one. Oh my god, he's going to destroy armor. Can I get away from him? I think I can. It's Matt's. He's evasion 3, so he's hitting on 6s and I've got 1 block up. Alright. We'll spend a survival. We're going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can't get away. Because of this Nuffy. Oh, I suppose I could dash with her as well. Yep, we'll do it. I'm going to try and get through this. She'll dash. He'll dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kingsman goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the end of his turn. It was great. I loved every second of it. He's chasing us all over the park. Okay. We're going to start with Nynaeve. She's going to shoot the Vespertine bow. The reason we're going to do that is we need to clear off these battle pressure cards that are on top of the deck. So she's got 3 shots. They hit on a 6+. She gets 1 hit. We clear off 1 battle pressure. She's going to spend a survival to go again. And she clears off a 2nd battle pressure. The battle pressure card says if the survivor is adjacent to the monster, they make King Step. She's not. She's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to here. So there's only 1 battle pressure card left on top of the deck. You can do those in any order. They're not first strike. So what we're actually going to do is advance up with Matt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your strength, Matt? Strength 2. That's a total of 5. Verse 12 is an 8. He'll dash into the weak spot. And then he'll make his attack with the bone axe. He's got 2 swings on a 6+, which goes to a 5+. No accuracy. He gets 1, which is the battle pressure card. And let's have a look at King's Step. So this is an optional action. You don't have to do this. So I discard all unresolved hit locations, end my attack and attempt to overcome. And you get to add a tempo token. So tempo tokens don't exist yet, but this battle tempo card that you have available to you allows you to add tempo tokens. So the only way you can get this King's Step is roll a 10 at the moment, but I think we'll try and do it with him. Yep. So he's going to roll on the King's Step a 9. Oh my god, that's actually quite good. We don't have Forbidden Dance, so I suffer 1 damage to the legs and I gain a tempo token. So that gives him 1 tempo token. He'll then surge to go again. So the battle pressure cards are out of the deck now, and he gets 1 perfect hit on a 10, and it is the Regal Vambraces. So as a reflex action, he will turn to face. There's no critical, so I can't do a crit. So we'll just roll. He's currently strength toughness 8 because I'm in his rear. And Matt is wielding a bone axe, which will allow him to roll a 3+ to do a wound. It's a wound. It's a wound. Take that, Kingsman. But then he turns to face and he steps back 1, 2. He's going to end on top of Min. Unfortunately, she can't dash because she already dashed this turn. So she just suffers knockback 5 and is knocked down. But might be okay. Alright. Who's got survival? Bane is going to spend a survival to encourage. No, Bane can't spend survival. That's good. Because she has apathetic. Excellent. Oh, she can't even do two-handed weapons. Well, that's an egregious mistake. Alright, well, she's going to walk into the rear. And fist and tooth, I guess. 1, 2. Let's go Bane. That's no hits. She can't spend that survival, and nor can she gain it. So she wouldn't have left home with any. 9 evil spend a survival to stand up. Oh, okay. Min's got the Zanbato. Alright, and Min's going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to swing with the Zanbato. It is devastating if we get this through. Come on. Oh, not enough, unless you have an accuracy. No. Min's honourable. She cannot attack from the weak spot. Seems poor. She'll spend a survival to go again. Come on, Min. You can do it. A 7. Oh, the regal faceplate. I'm not attempting to hit with a dagger. Great. Well, this Zanbato is going to need 6 + 4 is 10. It's going to need 2 to do a wound, and it does 2 wounds. Oh, yes. Actually, that's a critical. Because the Zanbato is deadly. 1, 2. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. There's no other actions. Okay. It's a great first turn, team. These battle pressure cards go back on top of the deck. Now we do King's Fighting. He goes first. He does his basic action. He targets the survivor in the blind spot. He makes a full move towards the target, but any time he's already adjacent to a target, he moves 1 space away. So again, we get to choose how to do this. So what I'm going to do is he's going to move to here and swing like that. So that is against our brave Bane. He can't spend survival to do anything with a dismembered arm. And let's see. So Bane has evasion 2, and he's hitting on a 3+. 3 swings on a 3+. So that's 2 hits. She can't spend a survival to dodge. She didn't use a block on her shield, so she takes 2 hits, which is excellent. Where do those hits go? On her body and on her waist. They do 3 damage apiece. And she suffers bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what you get for standing behind him. guy sucks. Alright, so that's the end of the basic action. And now we do this one. Kneel. Oh no. Intimidate all threats. If the result is equal to or lower than their current insanity, they cannot resist and are knocked down. Any survivor whose result is higher than their current insanity gains 1 courage. He doesn't have a broken knee, so we do that. Intimidate all threats. If the result is equal to or lower than their current insanity. Alright, well, Bane. Oh, she's already knocked down. But she's fine. Any survivor whose result is that... So she gains a courage. Good for you, Bane. Matt, his insanity is 4. So that's higher than his current insanity, so he gains a courage. Oh. Min, her insanity is 3. No, she's knocked down. No. And Nynaeve, her insanity is 0. She's fine. She gains a courage. Kneel. Alright, that went well. Okay, so we don't have any fist and tooth. People standing up. Okay, well, Nynaeve's going to start. She's going to try and shoot off some of those battle tempo. She's going to move into the rear. And get adjacent. So she's now hitting on 5s in the weak spot. Come on. Oh, 3 hits. Beautiful. So that clears off all battle tempo cards. She'll spend a survival to surge and shoot again. Come on, Nynaeve. Come on. Oh, 2 hits. 2 hits. Come on, Nynaeve. Oh no, that's bad. Oh dear. Alright, well, you know, everyone in this fucking team has a shield, except for the chick standing beside him. All survivors within 2 spaces of the monster suffer damage to a random hit location equal to the number of wounds in the wound stack. So she's going to suffer 2 damage to the body. 3 damage to the body, because that is that. Any survivor with a shield may elect to ignore this trap. So this is one of the things I was talking about at the start. If you bring shields into this, you don't have to worry about his trap. You can get around his trap. The other downside of this situation is you place those battle pressure cards back on top of the deck, which means all of Nynaeve's great work is now wasted. Okay, Matt, it's up to you, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll swing with the Savage Bone Axe. He gets 2 hits. So we will do the King's Step. We have a tempo token. Come on, Matt. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe. Oh, it's an 8. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah. At the last moment, you shift your balance, gain 1 damage to the legs, and gain another tempo token. Discard all unresolved hit locations. So those other ones are discarded. He'll surge and go again. Come on, matey. Come on, mate. 2 hits. 1 hit. Ah, well. He's now got +2 to this roll on the King's Step. Come on, mate. Oh! He's got the King's Step secret fighting art. Oh, get excited, team. Get excited. You sense the pattern behind the monster's moves. Oh, we might actually win this now. Wow. You have overcome the battle pressure and learned something valuable. Gains the King's Step secret fighting art. So this is an awesome one. You can just discard battle pressure cards, which is great. And then, whenever you attack, after drawing hit locations, but before rolling to wound, you can ignore 1 hit location drawn and choose to discard it to draw a new hit location. So we get to ignore that battle pressure. And we will strike at this Regal faceplate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. It's an 8. You know what? I think that's a wound. It is a wound. 2 strength plus the 2 from the the 3 from the bone axe. That's a 12. That's a wound. Unfortunately, you now suffer 2 -2 accuracy tokens. That's terrible. But we do a wound. It's not a critical. Good work, Matt. Good work. Do we want to spend a survival to stand up? Yep, we'll stand up Min, spending a survival from, not her. Yep, from, no, we need to keep his survival from Nynaeve. So Min stands up. And she'll go 1, 2. Yep, she'll stay there. Okay, so she's going to swing with the Zanbato. She needs a 6. Wow, if she could get some hits here, that'd be epic. Come on, Min. Oh, no good, but she'll swing again. Come on, Min. Use the pink dice. Use the pink dice. Surge! Oh. Alright. So he does his basic action. The target is Nynaeve. So what we're going to do now is after he's determined that target, we're going to go like this. We're going to do a surge with, because these battle pressure cards go back on top of the deck, we're going to do a surge with Matt. And the reason we do that is if we can jank a hit, then we can clear all those battle pressure cards off. Come on, Matty. Come on, Matt. An 8! It's a hit! So we can discard all unresolved battle pressure cards thanks to the Kin's Step. And he then has this hit location here, which is an impervious hit location. Can we do a critical wound? We cannot. But the battle pressures are gone. So now we can surge with Min. With the Zanbato. Come on, Min. You can do it. Come on. Yeah! Oh, the death blow. That's pretty great. Get the lantern halberd. She is needing a 2 to wound. And it's a devastating wound. So that's a wound. Does 1, 2. And then finally, Nynaeve's going to go, and she's also going to surge with her last survival, is it? Yep. So she's in the rear. That's only 1 hit. It's first strike. Is she wearing heavy gear? Of course she is. Of course she is. She's wearing the Gorman suit. The Gorm suit is heavy. Well, her knees buckle and she's knocked down, and these battle pressure cards go right back on the top. Now he's going to go. He's going to turn to face. Step back. Actually, we might go like this. Turn to face, step back. No. Turn to face, step back. No. I fucked that. I should have put him here. But I didn't. So she gets knocked down and flung over there. And she sweeps, hitting both of those chaps. Glorious. Nynaeve is knocked down. So his basic action on Nynaeve, she's evasion 1, so he's hitting on a 4. 3, 4, 10, so that's 2 hits, and they are to the waist and the waist. 3 damage apiece. 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and a critical severe injury to the waist. A lantern 10. She's knocked down. 10 on all of the serious injury results is knocked down, which she already was. Yep. And then on Matt, his evasion 3, so looking for 6s here. Yes. Yes. Oh, bash, knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now he takes his action and he does spear. The closest threat in field of view in range. It is Matt. And she will go like this and this. So we're going to attack him. 3 on 3s. Which goes to 6s, sorry. So 2 misses and 1 hit. We could dodge that. Let's see where it goes. The waist. We won't dodge it. We suffer a -1 movement token though. That's it. It's the end of his turn. And now it's our turn. Matt's already finished the boss, so she gets up. Matt's got to go first so we can try and get rid of this battle pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and get rid of the battle pressure. Fuck, he needs to roll an 8. Oh! What can you say? Sometimes it works for you. Oh wow, if we can get a wound through here, he's -2 toughness until the start of the next turn. Massive. Massive. Critical wound, he's knocked down. Wow, I need a critical so bad here. Before rolling hit locations, you may discard 1 hit location drawn to draw a new hit location. So I'm considering removing that one because the reflex is going to force him to stand on top of her head, which seems bad. But if I can do a wound here, that will be all that matters. So let's do that one first. It's an 8! It's a wound! So he gains 1 survival. The Kingman staggers and gains -2 toughness tokens till the next turn. Alright, well we need a crit on this one, otherwise we're going to... Yep. Crit! No, it's a 3. Is that even a wound? Strength 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. No, it's not a wound. Yep. So he's going to go like this. Boom, boom. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and is knocked down. He's got the option to follow. He will. And then he's going to encourage her to stand up. No, I don't think we'll encourage her. I think we'll encourage the Zambato guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Zambato. Come on. She's already surged. Maybe she'll encourage. Yeah, she'll encourage. Actually, we'll see what we do with the attack first. Come on, Min. Come on, you can hit. Come on. Oh, it's a hit. It's a hit. Are you wanker? You wanker. Fortunately, Min has a shield. It's a knuckle shield, and Matt has a shield. Idiots. Idiots. Alright, well, we won't worry about standing up then. Man, that could have done 2 wounds. We could still... Oh, maybe we were close to doing this, but I don't think we can do it now. He's just going to swing too hard. Battle pressure goes on top. Alright, well... The King's Man does his basic action. It's closest threat. So it'll be Matt. He'll move back 1 to here and he'll have a swing on Matt. Again, he's looking for 6s. 5, 8, 8. So 2 hits. And those 2 hits go on the... Oh, 2 on the waist. No. 1, 2, 3. If we're any chance of winning this, he needs to survive. Any chance at all. So he'll spend his survival to dodge. Which means he's knocked down. Good. And flings you that way. Okay. That's the blind spot. Oh, sorry, he's immune to bash because he's got leather armor. So he's not knocked down. Leather set. Okay. And then his AI card is Cleave. Closest threat in field of view in range. Well, it is both of them. Unless I go like this. Which I can. This always hits the head. Min, I hope you're ready to get clobbered in the head. Oh, she's got 3 evasions as well. Go, Min. 8, 5, and 10. Both hits the head. She's got no armor at the head, so either way it's a severe injury. So we won't worry about using a dodge or save the survival. So the first head injury is a 7. A 7 to the head, you say. Blind. Oh, she's lost an eye. Come on, Min. Gain a bleeding token. Come on, Min. Her second severe head injury is a 5. Intracranial hemorrhage. You can no longer use or gain survival. That's unfortunate. And she's knocked down. Alright, well, at the start of the turn, Nynaeve's over here, she stands up. Bane stands up. Our only chance here is for Matt to walk in there and knock at 8 and hit those battle pressure cards off. How many wounds has he got? He's got 6 wounds left. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Matt. Come on, mate. Do it for us. Do an 8. Oh, it's an 8 and a 7, man. He's been clutch. He's been absolutely clutch. It's an impervious hit location. Don't roll a 10, buddy. No. But we got rid of the battle pressure cards. Okay. So, Min cannot spend survival. Nynaeve has no survival. And Bane cannot spend survival. So there is no way for me to get everyone up. Except for Nynaeve has the Gorn. So Nynaeve's action this turn is to use the Gorn, which will stand up Min and give her 1 armor to each hit location. Min is honourable, so she can't attack from the rear. She's also blind, but she's going to go in and have a go anyway. Come on, Min, you can do it. We believe. We believe. It's an 8. The Regal back. The Regal back. How regal. Alright, well, she's not using a dagger, but she's wielding a Zanbato that hits on anything but a 2. That's 2 wounds. Thanks to devastating. Oh, geez, I wish she could spend some survival right about now, but she can't. Sorry, she would have moved forward. Alright, it all comes down to Bane. Her dismembered arm. She's going to go fist and tooth. Fisted Tooth in the rear. She hits on 7s. Oh, give me a crit. Oh, it's not a critical wound location. Well, she can't crit, so she can. The only way she can wound is on a. Oh no. It's in the rear, so he's currently toughness 8, so she needs a 7. Come on, Bane. Oh, she gains a survival, but she can't get it, and he suffers -2 toughness until the end of the turn. Oh my god, he's so close to dying, and I've got no one who can spend survival. Oh my god. Oh. Is there any way to get any survival? I don't think there is. Nope. Okay. Well, these battle pressures go back on top. He does his basic action. It's against... It's against both of those friends. Ideal. Very much ideal. Bane. These are on 5s. 3 hits. Oh dear, Bane. Body, boot. Severe injury on the body twice. Bane, come on. A 5 on the body is destroyed back. Oh no. -2 permanent movement. Gain a bleeding token. Wow, that's terrible. She got a second one too. No. Collapsed lung. She gains a -1 movement token and a bleeding token. She's down to movement 2. Seems okay. And then she gets flung back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and knocked back 5. And then on poor Min. Come on, Min. You need to survive this, mate. Evasion 3, 6s. 8, 4, 2. Oh! 1 hit. Go on the waist. Come on. Cut us some slack. The hand. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. She's knocked down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. That was his basic action. Now his actual action. Hammer. Closest knockdown survivor in range. No! No! 1, 2 to get to her. 1, 2 to get to... Nah, needs 3 to get to him. Damn, he's going to go after me. 1, 2. Yep. Oh dear. Min. 3 on 6s. I need you to miss all of these, you doofus. He gets 2. Both on her head. No. Sorry, it's destroy the armour. So, hand and head. Well, the head had 1 armour. 2 severe injury rolls on Min. No, 1 on her head. A 2. Oh, well, the 2 on the head is head explosion. Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. We'll obviously use her once in a lifetime reroll for that. We get a 9. Shattered jaw. She gains a bleeding token. Come on. Oh. Oh dear. Shattered jaw. She has to drink through a straw now. She can't actually eat any food. Ah, and the hand. A 1. Well, she dies of shock. Her vision fades along with the sight of her mangled, armless torso. Brave Min, you bravely did your best, but unfortunately you have died. Brave Min. Goodbye, Min. Alas, we appreciated you. Well, he's literally got 2 cards left, and I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. Does anyone stand up in this turn? How did Matt get knocked back there? I don't think he gets up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And that's the end of the turn. So basic action, the closest threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still a chance. We're still a slim chance. This one may knock Nynaeve down. Cleave. Closest threat in field of view in range. Yep, that'll do. This always hits the head. Oh, Nynaeve, you need to dodge these like you need a hole in the head. Come on, Nynaeve. A 4 is not enough. That's 3 hits to the head. Dear idea. 1, 2, 3. And then she's knocked down and suffers a severe injury. And then she's got another one on the head. A 7! She's blinded! She's knocked down. No! And then she has another one. She's a lifetime reroll. A 3! Decapitation. You are dead. Ah, brave Nynaeve. You've also died. Only 2 friends left. Goodness me. Well, our only chance is for Matt and Bane to get the job done. Bane's currently movement 2. I don't think she's going to be participating much in the battle. How are you going over there, Bane? You having a good time? So it falls on Matrim Cawthon's shoulders. He does have a king's step. He's going to move 2 to get into the rear. So we're looking for 7s here. If by some miracle we get 2 7s and we crit on the first one and wound on the second one, we will kill him because we have Savage. We need 2 7s. Let's start it by getting 2 7s. That's a 4 and a 5. It's not a 7. Oh dear, Matt. Oh dear. Well, he's going to swing again on Matt because he's in the blind spot. He turns and goes here. Miss, miss, miss. Oh, Matt's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Yes. I believe in Harvey Matt. Hammer. Closest threat in range. Stand still. Swing again. Oh no, he's going to destroy armor at the hit location before it. That's bad. Come on, Matt. 2 hits. Damn it. Body and hand. All of his armor is destroyed. No. No. The body. A 7. Ruptured spleen. Skip the next hunt. He's knocked down. And the hands. An 8. Spiral fracture. -2 strength tokens. And a bleeding token. And he's skipping the next hunt. And he's knocked down. Bane, come on, mate. 1, 2. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Alright, well. It's not looking great for our heroes. He's going to go after the closest threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of range. And then he's going to go for a cleave, closest threat in field of view, in range. So there isn't actually one... Oh no, I lie to you, because he doesn't do either of those things. He just does his guard action. Oh no, he does, I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. That one's first, closest threat. Then he does guard, which is his instinct. He ends his turn and he gains +5 toughness tokens. But our friend Matt stands up and he gets into the rear. Well, it all comes down to crits now. He 7s to hit in the rear. Come on, Matty. It's a 10. Come on, Matty. He can't do a crit. But he can gain a survival here. If he does a wound, which needs to be a 10. Come on, Matt. Oh! He gets a survival. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I win this, it's going to be the greatest stitch up ever. Oh my god. He spends a survival to immediately surge. He hits on 7s. I need to do 2 wounds. Oh, I can't do it. Can't quite do it. The death blow! Oh, that's just punishing. That's just teasing. That is just teasing. Oh. Well, again, we need a 10. He's -4 toughness, so he's effectively toughness 13. So, yeah, it's just a straight 10. Oh my god, I've just done 2 10s on the He's got 1 wound left. Oh my god, I think I'm going to die because he's going to do 2 basic actions. And I don't think I can stop it. 1, 2. No, I'm going to die with 1 wound remaining. And this is the situation. Fucking Bane's just running like an idiot. Brr, brr. Oh no, can you believe this? Oh, alright, well guess what? He turns and he has a swing against Matt right now using his basic action. 6s. Oh my god, 4-4-2. Oh my god, 4-4-2. Oh my god. Then, there's no survivor in the blind spot. So it's closest threat. She's 1, 2, and he's 1. No, he's already in range. Yep, so it has to be Matt. Oh. Go again. Come on, Matty. Come on, mate. 2 hits. Damn. Head and waist. Oh, the head's good. The waist's not good. He's knocked down. And he gets flung. Which direction does he get flung? 1, 2, 3, 4. He has a waist critical roll. A 6 on the waist is a torn Achilles tendon. He's got 1 bleeding token left before he's dead. He cannot... Yeah. Well, it all comes down to just... I need to do 1 more wound, so... I don't think Bane can actually do it at all. What we want though is to go here, try and get a hit so that we can discard. Now the battle pressure is going to come back anyway. I mean, if we get a 10 on the king step, we can do it. Let's go. Come on, Bane. A 7 is actually a hit because it's in the rear. We now need to roll a 10 on the king step. A 7. No, I think that knocks it down. Gain a tempo token, you are knocked down. Okay. Start of the next turn, she's in the blind spot, she is the target. He hits her twice. No, he hits her once. In the waist. Unfortunately, that forces a wound. Serious injury wound. A 4 on the waist. Intestinal prolapse. That's fucking bad. Oh, shit. She's having a rough time. She's only got 1 bleeding token left as well. I know that dismembered arm happened before. He then has no survivor in the blind spot and no threat, so he moves on to guard, which means he stands still. Matt stands up. We could be able to do this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matt literally needs to hit, and he's a chance. Come on, Matty. Come on, mate. 7s. Oh no! Oh, that's fucking terrible. He's got no survival to surge. Oh. Alright, well, so guess who does that? Turns. Slings at Maddie. Come on, mate. 2 hits. I think this might be all she wrote, friends. The head and the body. He's knocked down. The body, it's a serious injury. Unless we roll a 10, Maddie is dying. It's a 6, which would be something with a bleeding token, but he'll try again using his lifetime reroll. It's a 7. Ah, brave Matthew. Brave Matthew, you did your best, mate. You did your very best. And then he guards. It all comes down to Matthew. We say goodbye to brave Matthew. Well, Bane, with movement 2 and no ability to spend survival and a dismembered arm, just no equipment but her fists and her teeth, stands up, ready to bravely swing and attempt to bite this idiot in his back while he's not looking. There's no hits. It's no hits. He turns around and chomps her face. Oh my god, he just missed all 3 times. He goes again. 3 hits. Alright, that seems pretty bad. Body, boot, waist. 3 critical wound rolls. That's enough. That's enough. A 9. Bruised tailbone, gain a bleeding token. A 1, you are dead. We'll reroll using lifetime reroll. A 4, a bleeding token, you are dead. 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 Brave Bane. You have also died. Well, I tell you what, the B team came very close. They came very close from this. They came very close. Wow. Total party kill, friends. TPK. Oh. The Kingsman, he's not happy with us, is he? What an idiot. Alright, well, first things first, let's have a look there. The Kingsman was victorious. So, if the settlement has innovated pottery, he returns it to the innovation deck. He kicks a pot as he leaves. What a petulant child you are, Kingsman. And that's it. That is it. Let us return to the settlement. Alright, we have a settlement event and a Gorm climate. And then we have another bad story event. Potentially. Nickname. Each returning survivor gets a nickname. Good. I nicknamed them the Nuffy team. Great work, team. Great nicknames. That was fun. Enjoyed the nicknaming session a lot, friends. Okay, well that one's easy, so we'll now find Gorm climates. And we'll roll on Gorm climate and we get a 2. Huge pellets of sizzling rail rain from the sky. Do we want to lose everything in the settlement? We definitely do not. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a lifetime reroll. And it's going to be from Gallard. To reroll that. I'm going to use another lifetime reroll on Perrin to reroll that. Now, because of otherworldly luck, that's a 4, so that's okay. +2 to home endeavours this lantern year. So no stuff in the settlement is destroyed. We're good? We're good. The reason we're going to do that will become evident right now as I play the story event, Necrotoxic Mistletoe. Small buried plants bloom all over the settlement, and airy pollen clusters dance in the lantern light as they fall from the atmosphere above. The returning survivors, all of them, feel their hearts lift and gain 5 survival. As the settlement frolics enjoying the phenomenon, a few members begin to feel sleepy. Cold-nosed and covered in pollen, they sit to the side and watch everyone play. Nominate a health-conscious survivor. Well, I nominate Avienda. She's very health-conscious indeed. Yes, she is. Yep, we'll nominate Avienda. She gains 1 understanding and 1 courage. Her understanding roll for insight, she gets a 1, which I think allows her to reroll a roll on an endeavour this lantern year. And we're also going to talk about something else that she gets for insight soon. But good for you, Avienda. And now, Avienda is going to roll on the table to check up on her sleepy friends. Come on, Avienda. It'd be good if you rolled well here, champion. It'd be good if you rolled well. 7, 8, 9 would be ideal. Okay, if the settlement has innovated sculpture, the health-conscious survivor uses tools to dissect and research the plants and their pollen. Gain the Acanthus Doctor secret fighting art. This is exciting. I've never had this before. Whoa, spend an action and a flower and a fresh acanthus to heal a permanent injury? You suffered this showdown. Wow, okay. 3 satchel gear cards. When you depart, if you're not wearing any armor, for each green affinity you have, gain 1 strength token and 1 armor to all hit locations. If you're not wearing any armor. The shield is not armor. Huh, cool. Unfortunately, a few die from the infection. -2 population. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. See you later, Perrin. See you later, Gallard. Okay, well done all. Well, that was a punishing turn, but we'll take it. Acanthus Doctor Secret Fighting Art. And that's it. That is it. Wow. 10 endeavours to spend. I lost 4 survivors in the battle. And I just lost 2 survivors then. So we have Clan of Death now, and we want to start leaning into that. So this may be a turn for us to try and use some of our resources. So first of all, we're going to innovate. I saved enough resources last turn to do an innovation. 1 spiral horn, 1 hide, and 1 organ. I'll keep the spiral horn actually, because I think that's a better item. And I'll actually use the leather and keep the love juice because we need to get the population back up. So I'll use this leather. Okay. So, an innovation. Wow, that Acanthus Doctor is cool. I'm gonna have to look into that some more. Where the fuck do I get a satchel from? Alright, first. Shrine. I do like shrine. I'd like to see drums. Oh, cooking. Yeah, we don't want pedal spiral. The armor ritual's really good. Storytelling has the saga consequence, I think. Let me check that out. No, that's Song of the Brave. That's records. Yeah, okay, so we definitely want to go Song of the Brave, which is a drums consequence, so cooking's the best option there. So we'll take cooking. Also increases our survival limit, which is great. Alright. 9 endeavours to spend. 9. Alright, well, let's have a look. We can potentially try and remove some disorders, and there's 1 or 2 that I wouldn't mind doing. We don't have any resources required to do a cooking event. Founder's Eye is a very strong possibility. We don't need to make leather because we've got no resources. Don't need to do Negredo. Looks like we're probably going to do some auguring. And that's about it. So before I do any things, I'm gonna show you what happens when you get survivors with insight. So one of the other cool things I've got is these things called pattern cards. So when a survivor reaches an insight level, an understanding level, you gain one of these pattern cards. And they're just like another way that you can make stuff. So for example here, this tempered axe requires one bone, which we have access to, one bone axe, which we have, one leather, which we can get, one scrap, which we've got. You need to have ammonia, which we have, and you need to have scrap smelting, which we don't have. So once we have scrap smelting and we have those resources, we'll be able to make a tempered axe. This one, scrap sword, 2 bone, 1 cloth, 1 leather, scrap smelting again, and a bone club. This one, cat's eye circlet, golden whiskers, sinew, vault key rings, etc. So they're just some different ways that you can add items into the game. So I'm excited to try those out. This is the first time I've used them in a campaign. And I'm also excited about these armor sets that I've never used before. So let's go and have a look at our survivor situation. We've got 12, but we haven't got many males, so we might do some males. Tam also lost all his survival and insanity because he didn't depart that phase. He's so close to getting fist and tooth. We'll definitely send him out in this next mission. Okay, yeah. So I think what we'll try and do is we're going to do some face painting, and then we're going to do an augury to have some more babies. We have 1 love juice to spend as well. All right. So face painting. We're going to use Cadswain, so she gets +1 on this. So the first roll gains, we need a 3+. That's a 2. It's an inauspicious start. So that was our first one. Go again. Yep. And then a second one. Yep. So we've got a 5. So that's enough to get us the +3 to the rolls. So now we will attempt to augury. 9 to 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 6. That was the 3 rolls. Yep, so augury is on the organ grinder. So again, Cadswain will be the one who does the auguring on this. So she needs a 7+ to trigger an intimacy event. A 4, yep. So first one, that's a 4. So that's actually a 5, which is gain survival. I'll make a note of that here. She'll go again. That's a 1, so she has to spend a resource to gain an understanding. We'll drop a scrap. Just see. We'll go again. So that's 1 intimacy roll. We'll go again. 6 is not enough, so she gains a survival. We'll go again. That's another intimacy roll. And the last one is another intimacy roll, plus the love juice that we'll spend. Gets us 4 intimacy rolls at a +3. That's good. That's good. Hey, Cadswain, guess what? You can't gain survival. Unlucky, mate. I'd like to try and cure that intracranial hemorrhage because she's actually not too bad. All right. So, intimacy. Let's do it. Great. So the first roll, so we're getting +3 on these rolls, is a 2 and a 6. So the 2 becomes a 5, which is a new survivor. A wonderful new survivor joins the team. We'll make it a male, and his name will be Balthamol. And it can be Tam and Cadswain. Create. We'll have another one. A 3 and a 3, that's a 6. Which is just another population. Did I end up getting bed? No. We'll make this one a male as well. This will be Agonor. We will have another baby, and this will be an 8 and a 7. Wow, so the 7 is actually a 10. So that's awesome. So 10 is the settlement gains 2 population. We have twins. So we'll have Osangar. And Arengar. And our final intimacy roll results in a 4, which is actually a 7, which is the settlement gains 10 population, 1 population, 10 survival, sorry. So we'll have another male. This one can be Demandred. Good, and Tam will get 10 survival out of that, which seems fine. And that's it. Alright, well this next Lantern year, we are facing off against a Dragon King, whom I've never ever fought. So let us get very excited. Next year we've got a Lantern story event, Hooded Knight. So he's going to face off against Cadswain and maybe stab her in the guts, which would suck, but maybe she'll survive. Let's find out on the next Lantern year. It's been a pleasure. It went the way I expected it to. I was hoping we'd get a Canthus Doctor, and I was hoping that we would get enough to have some babies, but that's a great result to have 17 and majority of them Clan of Death with some specializations in XP0. That sets us up to have a really strong specialized weapon settlement that we can start chasing down some really good equipment with, including Dragon King equipment, which I've never seen. So, all right, friends, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you in the next Lantern year.